welcome to tonight's episode of the Dungeon Initiative. Hope you're all having a great Saturday evening. Go ahead and test mics for me real quick.
Testing 1, 2, testing.
Aloha, can you all hear me?
Yep, I'm picking up all your sound.
LaFay, say something. Make sure your mic's working.
Okay.
Okay, well. LaFay, are you there? Lovely.
She may have stepped away for an instant. I don't know.
I really don't care anymore.
She had DC from call earlier, but she did come back in.
Alright. Zoe and Edgar, go ahead and... Huh?
LaFay, you can hear me. Just go ahead and say a couple things to the mic. Just make sure that your sound's good on Twitch.
What am I supposed to do? She's muted anyways.
Check to make sure that you have speaker on there.
And you're also muted. I'm about to just call it a night. I'm so fucking fed up with this. She might have to back out and come back in. I can hear her now. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Are you here to play?
Yeah, I mean, I've been here. I've
Okay.
just been muted.
I mean, you sound moody or like distracted. That's why I ask.
I'm not distracted.
All right.
Of course. Alright. We're just gonna start from here. Eddard.
Yeah.
You and Zoe went up to the guards that are currently in front of you, right?
I believe so. He teleported us there.
Okay. So you have the 3 targets in front of you.
Oh, it's on my turn? Right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start from there.
Okay. manifest an echo kind of like right there in that fourth square.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And from where I'm at, I'll attack that guy that's diagonal from me.
Okay.
Only 27.
That hits.
Only 27 damage.
That destroys him.
I'll just move down to the one at the bottom there. And I'll attack that one with 13 blade.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, it hits. Or is that damage?
No, that's for the attack.
That hits, yep.
I'm late, but I'm here. Sorry.
And that's 13 damage.
Alright.
I'm here, by the way. Sorry, I'm late.
You're good.
And since that's not movement speed, I'll kind of go in between both guys. And I'll end my turn there.
Alright. It's gonna bring us back over to the control room where Hugh and Fen were beating the living shit out of a corpse.
Fight back! Fight back!
And some assassins ran in. It's currently Hugh's turn.
Oh, perfect. So I see one assassin by the right-hand side of the dogs, and I guess I'm gonna attack that.
This one right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat his ass. It's a 16 hit.
1 second.
Not more. Not anymore. It is IS.
What was it? What was the attack?
16.
That hits.
Okay. Because this is still a fight from last session, the forge would still be activated. So that is a 15 plus 2d8. Yeah, 2d8. So 15 plus 9. 15 bludgeoning and then 9 force damage for the first attack. And then for the second attack, 26 hits with a 18 points of bludgeoning and another 9 additional points of force.
Alright. You absolutely win that guy. I'm knocking him back into the wall. He, like, catches his breath after the impact. But he's still standing, and he does seem like he's like hyper focused on you now.
I'm gonna taunt him. Haha. Get fucked, nerd.
And that's turn.
That is turn.
All right, it's gonna go top of the order, and step map. Are you guys trying to hide from this new creature that just entered at all, or are you guys just making your way across the field? You and Zoe.
Zoe says making her way downtown, walking fast.
So over by where Eddard is at, you guys teleported over there. Are you guys trying to hide from the enemy, like using cover, or are you guys just kind of out in the open?
Hiding.
Okay. So try to make a stealth check with disadvantage, as there's no clear cover around you guys. You just have the crowd of people surrounding you.
Okay.
A 3.
She got a 3.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Eddard, odds or evens?
What was that?
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Congratulations.
What does that mean?
You hear as people kind of shout to get out of the way, bodies flailing left and right as this thing kind of pushes through the crowd and comes right at you.
That doesn't sound like something I should be happy about.
You win. Congratulations.
And your
Did I
pride
say
is
and
left.
odds?
25 to hit.
That hits.
I don't assume a 17 hits.
No.
So that's 22 points of bludgeoning. Uh, 10 points of piercing. And they don't have any more of that radiant stuff, so... I'm missing like a whole cluster of notes here. Whatever. I'm done with tonight. Alright, Zoe, your turn.
The things are adjacent to you.
Hmm?
It's right adjacent to you, so just give you a heads up. No, I would look.
So,
Let's see, what was that, a phone? You might as well cast that at that level. That's 5d6. That's still really good.
okay. Yeah, it
15 foot cone. So
Yep.
that would be perfect, actually.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do Burning Hands at 3rd level. At the
Sliver.
sliver.
Okay.
I have to make a dex save of 20.
Yeah.
20 exact.
Alright, so they still actually get hit with it, but they take half damage.
Yeah.
So then, roll this one.
They're
9.
taking 9 points of fire damage. That is the half.
All right. Okay.
You can. Isn't it a bonus action if fire is out?
Yes. Alright. Edard. Are you willing?
Yeah.
Zoe's gonna
Uh-oh.
grab. Oh god. Zoe's gonna
yeah.
grab. What's up?
No, I forgot that I didn't hear the first part you said, so it's like I'm just kind of confused now.
Zoe's gonna grab Edard's arm, and they're gonna fiery teleport be on the other side of the night.
Okay.
So you'd be going through that window.
You want to go
Okay.
through the? Do you want to go through the window, or do you want Eddard to go through the window? Well, technically on this side it's a door, but whatever.
Yeah,
So
both of us.
both through the door.
Oh my god, stop it! Okay. He also has to make a DC throw again. Okay.
You're not within range of anything.
Oh, well, never mind.
Plus, it's a whole new
yeah.
area, so.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Yay!
I won't be needing that.
That is all. She's just gonna smile at Edard.
So you literally just asked for my consent. I got confused because I just got slapped by the sliver, and then suddenly fiery teleported, and now it's like, oh.
Are you okay?
You gotta warn me next time you do that.
I did.
You did?
I did. I asked.
Okay.
Are you willing?
Are you willing?
I guess I missed that when a giant silvery monster just slashed at me.
You'll be fine.
All right. From there it goes over to Fenrir.
We. Solidyne.
Here.
Rice.
Yeah.
Okay, I gave the right description.
God.
No dying.
The rice is killing me.
Apparently, I'm bad at cooking rice. Then.
Fenrir looking at you. You got that guy in the corner?
Hell yeah. This motherfucker dead.
Oh, Lord.
I'll take care of the one by the hallway.
I'm about to commit a genocide.
I'm gonna move over in front of the other assassin.
All right.
I'm gonna make my 3 attacks because I believe I'm still in range.
Frank him, John.
Absolutely.
Hit him with that. Spit on that thing.
Oh God. No.
All right, your move.
31 on the first attack.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay, so that one hits. 32 on the second, and 17 on the third.
So what does that guy win?
One more time with the second attack.
The second attack was a 32, and the third attack was a 17.
Yeah, all three hit.
Okay. First. The first set of damage is the first two attacks, which are both unarmed. That's going to be a fuck. 30 bludgeoning. And on the third attack, 19 slashing.
It was 13 and 16, you said?
So, the first two attacks
Mm-hmm.
is both bludgeoning damage. I was just giving you a total for that one.
Mm-hmm. What was the total again?
That would be 30 because rage damage on top of that. And then the third attack, which is slashing, is 19.
Alright. You fuck up that guy pretty well. When you slice up the front of their armor, you see that under like where the your gashes are from your strike, you see that there is like some sort of like tattoo etched onto their chest, and it seems to be kind of glowing green.
Oh no. I only moved 1, 2, 3, 15. Shit. I'm gonna move one more space over, getting in between where Eddard is and the assassin.
Right around here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, in case he explodes and I can take any oncoming blast.
Mm-hmm.
Green in the past has usually meant somebody explodes. And that'll be it for my turn.
Alright. 25 to hit on you, Fen.
Yeah.
And I don't assume a 13 will hit on the second attack.
No.
So. So 15 points of piercing damage off that strike. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
$29.
You got 29?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be half as much. Um, 13. So that's going to be 40 poison damage in addition, but you only take half because of your save.
Jesus.
And they're going to go ahead and end that turn there, and it's going to go on to Hugh. Hugh coming in for 23 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack, 24 to hit.
That hits.
We'll give you just a grand total here. Give me a second.
On to the hundreds.
5, 18 points of piercing damage.
Yep. That it? Or is there another one?
No, we got some d6 coming in. Go ahead and make the Constitution save.
Fucking rolled off a 20. God damn it.
You take an additional 44 points of poison damage.
Ooh. I re-roll that? Because I have advantage against poison. And never mind, it doesn't work. So I said 44.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 3. God damn. I just kind of smile and laugh at him. That tickled. In my head, though, it hurt like a bitch.
Some shift in between you, right there. Oh, okay, I see. We're going to, from there, go over to LaFay. LaFay, when we last left off, unfortunately, Grendel met a gruesome end at the hands of the Luke-Garo. Ike is nowhere in sight. You are currently alone in this master bedroom with this creature. What do you do?
Can I cast illusion?
Sure. What does that do? Let me look it up real quick. Illusion, right?
Yes. Yeah, illusions. Sorry.
What kind of illusion? What's the name of the spell so I can look it up?
It's a minor illusion. Let me check. Minor illusions, yeah.
I'm trying to find it on D&D Beyond, but D&D Beyond isn't D&D Beyonding.
You're
You
good.
create.
It says you create a sound or image, um, within range for the last of the durations. Uh,
Has to make an intelligence score or check.
Trying to look for it.
Yeah, if you read the
Like
last
I'm
part, what are you trying to do to it? Like create a sound or an illusion?
Yeah, she's trying to create an illusion of like herself.
Okay.
Um, Trying to see if you have to roll that. I
So in
don't
the
think you do actually.
yeah, in the last part it says if a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion. So essentially, she'd be creating the illusion in her place, and then I assume you're gonna try to move out of there to like hide or something.
Yeah. So, what she's gonna do is she's gonna like create an illusion, and it's basically gonna kind of like attack him as she's running,
Image of an
like
object.
kind of like yeah.
Share my footprints. Um, I don't know if this would actually allow you to create like an image of yourself. Fen, if you can fact check me on that.
It can. It just doesn't have noise. So, like, how minor illusion works is that you can still create an image of something,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be like, say, you create like a double of yourself, but that double doesn't make like
Right. Yeah.
actual
I
noise,
mean, yeah,
nor
yeah.
does it feel physical.
Yeah, you're putting it in its place and trying to confuse it into believing that it's left there, and then
Yeah.
during its turn, it has to go investigate it because it's saying it has to use its action to examine the sound or image
Yes.
or the item that it's being used against
So
it.
in this sense, it's getting attacked by something, but it's not actually getting attacked by something.
Gotcha. All right, so you cast minor illusion.
Yes.
Okay. And then as your image projects before you, how are you moving from there? If you need a description of the room, I'll help you have a better idea.
Yeah. Can you give me a description? Because I don't want my phone to glitch or anything if I
Okay,
watch the
so like
stream.
right here in between you and the creature would be like a bed, right? There's that odd window that seemed to kind of like reseal itself after Ike went through. There's a closet off to the right. There's a bunch of just shit all over the floor. It looks like somebody ransacked the place, right? Um, and then over here in this area, I didn't draw it because I don't want to draw all that clutter. As you can see, what happens when you draw clutter. There was like a couple of walls that led into what looked like a makeshift bathroom. Those walls are now gone, and it exposes like a crack, kind of like a place to slip through into the next room. Otherwise, you just have the way ahead past the Lucaro.
I was just trying to get out. So, what's in front of it again? I'm looking at it right now. The one with the yeah,
Bathroom's off in this direction. It looks like there's a crack in the
yeah,
wall.
yeah.
And then over here, it looks like the like a closet space.
She is definitely not going to the closet space.
Okay.
So she's gonna try and slip through the crack.
Okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check as you try to like use the image and move as quickly as you can. Um, you're not getting advantage on this or anything, but the creature does have a disadvantage as its left eye looks like it's missing.
Yeah, 22.
All right. You manage to drop the illusion, duck down behind the bed, make your way across the room into that bathroom space, and up where the crack is at. Huh?
Alright, so making my way.
Oh. You're gonna push yourself through, right? And you
Yeah.
kind of make your way to the other side. I think from where you were, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, that's 30 feet right there.
Okay.
Okay. You're currently hidden. You can hear the creature on the other side, like, sniffing around and trying to find you. Anything else on your turn?
No, but I was gonna say, like, what do I see? And then,
So in this room, you see along the walls that there's a bunch of paint splattered around. Some of them actually like paintings that were like put onto the wall, now destroyed as like they threw another layer on top of it. You recognize this to be Godfrey's paint room, and you recall that over in the corner over here, there was a couple of stairs that kind of wind down up to another floor. And I think you were there when they found the Cosmo Hopper. It was a long while ago. Yeah. It's currently blocked off, like it's just rubble. The only way out that you see is in this direction, and the door looks like it's kind of like blocked by a bunch of debris. But that seems to be the only way out currently.
okay.
What do you do?
She's gonna. I mean, is there like any like maybe like openings from the debris that's covering the door?
You'd have to go over and start moving some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. She'll do that.
Okay. So far
Yeah,
you
she'll
cast a spell.
also.
That was your main action, right? So you
Yes.
got a bonus action.
Yeah, cunning one.
Okay. I don't think you can move at this time. You've already spent the action and your movement. So next turn you're just moving up to the rubble, right?
Yeah, next turn I'll just move over there, but kind of be quiet at the same time.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. What's your spell save DC?
It is. Let me get on that. Oh, it took me out here. Is 15.
So you can hear from like from the crack into the other room, the creature kind of sniffing really loud, and then it like gives off like this growl, like it's absolutely disappointed and angry, and it like sounds like it slashes out and knocks over the bed, and it seems to be looking around for you.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a perception, or not a perception, a stealth check for me.
19.
So you suddenly see the crack, the light that's kind of shining through, get blocked off as the creature runs up and like sticks its face like through the crack and tries to get at you. Currently struggling against that wall though, so it's gonna take a couple of hits at it. So this thing is like trying to rip through, like, you know, the framework of the wood, through all the rubble, all the stonework, but it seems to be struggling hard. But you do see some of the bricks kind of sliding in place in some places, so this is definitely an unstable place to be standing currently. Okay. And from there, it's gonna go over to Edard. Zoe and Edard, you guys can hear like the struggling noises kind of echoing through the Mudlock estate. And Edard, you're taking it in for the first time, realizing where you're at, seeing the remains of this old house still.
Ah, fuck, not this place again. But where does it look like we're at?
You're on the balcony, like on the western side of the house. So like when you walk in through the foyer, off left is where the kitchen is on the bottom floor, and then on the second level is where they had like all those dining tables and stuff. Yeah.
Or outside then?
You're inside.
Balcony?
You're inside.
Oh, inside. Okay.
Yeah, you're on the indoor part. It looks second level. It just looks like a balcony because if you look over,
Oh, okay. I just misheard something there. Okay. So
I don't know. I'm not. I
balcony
don't work at
second.
Home Depot.
That's okay.
It's called loft.
So you said we heard sounds of
Yeah,
struggle?
the noise is like echoing through the house, so like a. Maybe LaFay going. Ah!
Screaming or anything?
Nah, she's not yelling. She's just like no, you don't hear
Alright,
no
so
yelling.
so it's kind of like the scene from Alien where she's in the thing and.
Okay. And if we look back, like we can still see through like that doorway we went through, right?
Look back at it. So currently, what you see is like part of a window going across.
Okay, so like we don't see like that.
Yeah, you can kind of see the outline of the door, like a doorway, but you can't see through it clearly. It almost just looks like you're looking through an obscure window, an unrendered window.
Okay, just wondering how that looked. I should probably definitely move as far away from that as we can. And I'll kind of just like grab Zoe, just kind of pull her along with me. That way we just both get away from there.
Okay. Which way are you going?
And you said we're on the second floor, right?
Yeah, like right here. You see this? This is a table that's like knocked over and it like slid down. So essentially, you can go down it like a slide.
Let's go.
Or you can go this way where it seems like the noise is coming from, where you see like the section that leads up to the master bedroom. That entire section is pretty much collapsed.
Okay.
Which way are you going?
I guess I'll take us like still on the balcony, like look around that corner there.
This one right here? Just look at my screen.
Towards the noise or away from the noise?
Towards the noise or away? Yeah.
Kind of away from it, I guess. Yeah.
Are you going down the sleepy slide, or are you just gonna go look out the window over here?
How bad does it look down there?
Hint, hint, wink. Like all this wall right here, when you had Mudlock, it was like this huge open window on the second floor with a door that you can go out onto the outdoor balcony. So now all you see is like the outside of the world is like unrendered and blurry.
Right, but how does it look down there?
Down there, you can see like tables and shit like thrown down there, broken. It almost looked like someone took the house and like threw it all off to the side and landed, and just everything just collapsed in on itself.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go down toward there.
And go down the sleepy slide.
Yeah.
So 5. What am I gonna count that as movement?
Would it be half movement if I'm trying to take someone with me?
Yeah.
So I think I would only be able to move 25 feet.
I gave you 5 feet of movement to get to the thing, and then that's free. You guys slid down the thing, you know.
Oh, okay.
That's for fun. Yippee.
Any splinter damage?
Um.
I'm kidding. No.
3 points of splinter damage on both of
I
you.
was kidding.
I'm not.
6 points.
I'm just kidding. So yeah, you guys slide down to the bottom. The noise is kind of coming off from like the north side of the estate now, getting a little louder. LaFay, help me.
No.
Back off! Back off!
She's just mostly just like she's barely not making any noise, to be honest.
Okay.
She's just staring at it like, what the hell is that thing?
So what do you do?
Yeah, basically.
For the ooh.
For the
Huh?
Ooh,
There's
that.
Go ahead.
So we slid down. How's everything look down on the first floor besides just this pile up here?
So I mean, like the way to the kitchens is like kind of blocked off now.
Okay.
You can try to like get through it, but
It's a video game. There's a reason it's like all collapsed in.
yeah,
Not that Edward knows what a video game is.
no. But Edward can definitely try to like move rubble and eventually figure out that this is getting him nowhere.
Yeah.
Picks up a stone, moves it. Same stone is there again.
The fuck? It's lagging.
I gotta pee. Let me know what you're gonna do.
Do I still have a thing saying survive?
No. Thanks for letting me know. I'll be right back.
No? Okay. Um. Should I just wait for you? Okay, so like after we get down there, I'll just take in the scenery, and there's no other doorway at all, from what I remember at least. So I know there's that kitchen area behind us that's collapsed down. I think, if I remember correctly,
From where you're standing,
top left corner of
Yeah,
that map
south.
there.
on the south end is like where the front doors are, which are
Yeah.
look like they're sealed currently. Across the way, and the only way up is to use the remains of the stairs to get up to where like the master or the guest bedrooms are and all that stuff.
Okay.
So the only way up there is to either take the stairs or Assassin's Creed your way up.
And you said the stairs toward the master bedroom were collapsed also?
It's collapsed for the most part. Yeah, like this whole section just kind of
Okay.
folded in on itself.
Let's just try to get up there, and I'll kind of. Well, I can't use all my movement, didn't I?
Use 5 feet.
Okay, yeah. So I'll start kind of heading toward like where those guest rooms are.
What do you have left?
If I only use 5 feet, technically I would have 45 feet left if I'm moving by myself. But if I'm trying to help Zoe like get away from there, then that'd be half the speed.
Are you guys agreeing to help each other, or does she want to do something different?
Are you going with them?
He's
She's
using
going
half
with-
his movement speed to keep you moving with him.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15,
Okay.
20. Right? So, as you guys kind of make your way across the foyer, stepping over the rubble and debris, not exactly like a rough terrain, it's just kind of like a bunch of shit I threw in the middle of the house.
As we're moving, I kind of just want to like inspect the VR HUD, I guess.
It's as you kind of like go toward the middle, and you pull the HUD up, you can see the names again, right? But in the middle, the objective changed, and you hear the. And
Just put us in Nazi zombies.
no, and then you see the name or the objective changes, and it says, "Defeat the Loot Garo."
Fuck me. Looking more into it, is there ways to exit people out?
Not here.
Okay. Looking over at Zoe.
There's an exit option that you can see that like you haven't like played with, but you don't know exactly what'll happen.
Okay. Can I try to use that on the sliver?
Are you gonna click it?
I don't know if I want to. You said it's an exit option?
Yeah.
Is it like next to the names or something?
No, so you got all the names, and then the bottom left, you can see it, almost like in your peripheral.
But I don't know if it'll eject all of us or just one of us or anything like that.
Would you like to do a wisdom check to see, to just
Yeah,
maybe determine?
I'm trying to figure out the whole system, basically.
Go ahead and. Good intelligence, actually.
it's a 12.
So you're like looking at it, looking at the names, trying to decide like like what exactly it could all mean. You've kind of put together that like everybody that's in the dungeon per se is on that list. You can see the new objective that's telling you that this room in particular, you have to defeat the Lucaro that's within it. When you kind of hover your hand over it though, it like kind of starts to get this ring to slowly go around the word exit. But up to you to decide if you're going to press it or...
Or kind of just pull my hand away from that option and just kind of look over at Zoe. You ever fought a Lugaro?
I was going to ask you a question about if you've ever fought a Lugaro. She wants to make a history check.
Sure.
$15.
You do not know what a Lucaro is. Zoe stares at you confused.
Very. One ear's like folded down now. Like, what's a Lugaro?
It's gonna be fun then. Oscar kind of started transforming into my Lugaro form. Because that's exactly what I've been turning into this whole time. And just kind of looking as another one that looks like me. And I'll end my turn there.
Alright. So, as Eddard converts over to his wolf form, we go back to Hugh. Hugh, you got an assassin that just moved between you, the corpse, and Zoe's body.
I'm gonna pursue the assassin.
He's right in front of you.
Perfect.
Well, actually...
Just run through him.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Alright. Time to whack.
Before, real fast, before he attacks, Fenrir's gonna, like, look at you. They got those green markings from the last time people started exploding. Be careful.
I'm gonna hit this guy at full force to push him away from the rest of our bodies, or their bodies. What was that roll? That hits regardless, because I know it's a 31.
That would be a contested roll against your strength athletics, and they're either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Whichever one's better.
It's pretty much my pure strength of hitting him, like, straight on.
Yeah.
To whatever he has. So. And hit him as hard as I can, with this hit connecting, though.
Okay, go ahead. Are you trying to knock him in any direction?
Just away from the bodies. I don't know, really.
Athletics. You. Skill check.
Oh.
Does the
okay.
assassin need to do anything?
Oopsies.
Acrobatics or athletics, whichever one's better against this.
A 26.
And they have to beat a 26.
Well, he rolled a 2.
So this man is going slamming into the wall.
I got how far the shove works. I think the shove's only up to 10 feet.
So you got a 24 total. With his mod I added on.
Yeah, it still doesn't beat me.
What?
No, wait, misread.
Plus 22?
No, misread. Calm down.
Misinput, calm down!
14, sorry.
Okay,
Regardless, the man got fucking smacked.
Alright, and then just knock him in any direction. How many feet?
As far as I can go away from the rest of the group.
I mean, like, you're kind of caught in between, so I would say, like, maybe off in this direction.
Sure. Whatever,
And then
if they explode, so.
you want them away from Zoe and
Yeah.
Eddard.
Yeah.
So yeah, like any damage they would take off that?
They would take the initial attack too.
Okay.
Whatever
So
the
that's
damage for the attack.
9 points of force, or bludgeoning, plus an additional 7 points of force. So 16 total between force and bludgeoning. And then I'm going to pursue with a second
Okay,
hit.
so it's only going to be 5 feet. It's not 10 feet, it's only 5 feet.
Regardless, I'm going to go and do the exact same thing. I'm going to hit him as hard as I can. With a 28 to hit, and I'll test it again.
You moved up to him to do this?
Yeah.
Here, I'll just give you the 10 feet. I don't fucking care.
Okay, perfect.
Just this
And then
once.
he's got
Just remember yourself next time. So knocked him back, moved up on him, right?
Yep, and do the
Okay.
same thing again. He's got to beat a 17 for athletics.
I got a 20 on that one.
Okay, so he doesn't move.
Alright.
With
Because
6
there is
points.
a wall between you and him, that time it would have been a prone rather than a knockback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then an additional 6 plus 7, 12, 13 points of force and bludgeoning.
So you swung into him, knocked him back, hits the wall, looks up and sees you run up, smash down your hammer right across his face. You basically cave his face in, and as he hits the ground, you hear like the snapping of bone.
Oh yeah, baby.
Steam begins to kind of rise off the body, and you notice that his leathers begin to kind of burn away.
So is he melting?
He's burning.
Okay. I look at Fed and give him a thumbs up.
Yeah, now back out of there, you idiot.
And then I'll use my my bonus action to disengage.
He's dead, you don't have to.
Oh, same difference. I'll just move away from him then. And
How
lock
far away
eyes
you
with
moving?
the next guy. How big is the blast radius?
It's within like the 5 feet, so like directly around him. You'd be caught in the blast. So I
Then
imagine
I'm
you
gonna
just
move
wanna...
back like 10 feet or as far as back as I can. Because I think what I have next, I think I have 5 feet left if we're going with that.
Gotcha.
So just out of his blast radius.
Gotcha.
And then I shall end my turn for the moment.
Good shit.
Play a game of whack fuck.
Okay. As you end your turn, the body of the assassin completely disintegrates its skin, and then all of a sudden explodes within that area.
I'm not even looking at it.
Along the wall connected to where the console is, you notice that the wall kind of cracks almost like glass, and it reveals a series of almost like these wire-like colors feeding into the basin. And you notice that some of them kind of glitch and turn red and feed into the basin. Within the simulation, Zoe, Eddard, and LaFay, you notice that the world around you guys kind of blinks in and out. And LaFay, you can see the loop Garo within the crack, right?
Mhm.
But all of a sudden it like fidgets away, and it becomes a door slamming into the crack.
She, as she,
And
as
then
she saw
immediately changes back to the loop Garo for a second, and then back to the loop Garo.
is that actually what's happening?
Yeah.
On Eddard's HUD, does
Oh,
this keep
she,
borrow a door, like between those or something?
when she sees it, she kind of like raises her eyebrow, like, what the hell?
Yeah, it'll like, and then Eddard on your screen, it flashes from defeat the loop Garo to defeat the door.
Just steps on the nearest door. No, I'm just kidding.
And then, as the explosion of the fire kind of dissipates, over by the door, you hear a voice, a familiar voice. It's the assassin from earlier, Corbin. You hear him shout, "Yes, they're in there!" And you can kind of see him, Fen, like through the crack of the door, and he's like kind of looking at you like, "Sorry."
You will be.
Maybe, but not today. And then like he turns off, and you can see that he seems to be replaced by a couple of people standing on the other side of that door.
Can I throw my hammer at him?
No, I got
Both
more.
you and Hugh and Fen, both of you make perception checks.
A 6.
24.
Okay.
Oh, guys, what's something?
Going back over here. Well, we don't need that.
What
guy
do you see, Fen?
anymore. We don't need that guy anymore.
Everything.
We don't need that guy anymore. And go over to Zoe. You saw that, Fen?
Yeah.
Just KO and everything.
So, it is your turn. Okay, you guys are like kind of in the center of the room right now.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the foyer of this mansion. The slippy slide made out of the table is right behind you. To the south end is the door leading out of the mansion, but you don't think that those doors open at all. Most of the second floor is damaged and collapsed, blocking you guys in this foyer. If I can be more clear. You're locked here. Unless you use Pacific doors.
You can't lock me.
There is the stairwell just above where you're at that's broken.
Yeah, just north.
Just
That's
north.
that amazingly animated set of stairs.
Bum bum bum.
And you can hear like the sound of like snarling and every once in a while like wood knocking against concrete. Or stone, sorry. Every once in a while it goes from being the snarling creature to
Okay. Eddard, are you willing?
Yeah.
Good.
Let's get a slight movement and teleport to the stairs or up to the stairs.
like around here. How many feet
Yeah.
can she go?
It's a 15 feet, I think, teleport. But she also has levitate available right now.
Okay. So she's teleporting and moving her movement right around here.
Yeah, she can bring Eddard about to the teleport point at the stairs,
That'd be like right there.
and then she's going to levitate up the stairs.
Okay, and through the doors right here, they're busted in, right? And you can just see the back of this large Loup-Garou like snarling and scratching at the door. Every once in a while it'll glitch and become a door slamming into the wall.
Haha.
I thought it was funny.
What do you mean that is funny?
Oh, also in the middle of the room you see the remains of an orc.
Is that remains of the person that LaFay was with? Or is it just random orc?
It's the person they were with.
So they died and then...
Eventually the body will disappear.
Like you.
Being dissolved.
So can we
SAO,
ransack it?
SAO style, they turn into little stars.
Okay.
Oh no. Anyways.
So you got the doorway in front of you.
Oh no. Anyways.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, the doorway's already open, right?
Welcome to the danger zone.
Yeah, the master bedroom doors are like, it's 2 doors kind of pushed open.
You see the Lugar. It's across the room. Oh my god.
How to make food?
It's a monstrosity.
Door. Look, door. You see?
Your door.
You see door? Don't walk into it.
Door.
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 LaFay, doors.
Doors everywhere. Kita!
Yes.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. I was opening up a thing
So
because
Zoe, that's
I
your turn?
hit a car a while ago.
No!
Oh.
She's gonna. She's looking through her spells to find out something real fast.
Kita distracted me.
Okay. Stop distracting.
That'll get Lefay caught up. Drop
Huh?
the flaming sphere.
That's a 60-foot though.
Yeah, it's within 60 feet, right?
The creature?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's my face?
She doesn't have a very good line of sight, though. That's the only thing.
Okay.
But I can still drop it and it shouldn't get near me.
Yeah.
Flaming spear.
She's
All right.
dropping spear next to the creature.
Okay.
Dex save of 20.
You get a flaming skeleton instead.
That's
Just anywhere?
perfect.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Flaming spear.
So they take, on the initial burst of damage, it's a dexterity check, or dexterity save, against her spell DC.
So it is attacking?
They have to make a dex save.
Hi-ya! Hurrah.
The roll.
17.
Oh! Yay!
It failed.
E.
It takes 10 points of fire damage.
10 points of what?
Fire damage.
Fire damage. Jesus.
That's a saving throw I had to make, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It chooses to succeed instead.
That's a legendary creature.
It identifies as successing. I identify
So
as
it takes
not
half
getting
of that,
hurt by
right?
Yep. So 5 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
I like you just let him get away with just saying I identify succeeding this. What the fuck?
Anybody have silvered weapons? And then Zoe, that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. We go over to Fen. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam.
It's a condition. Yeah, it's not silver. So the doorway should be open because he went through it earlier. Oh no, we broke the doorway.
They magically sealed it.
Like that'll stop us.
Use mending.
Yes, they mended it. And now
Yeah,
they
well,
barred
where'd they
it.
get the XP farm? Where's the XP farm?
They extracted it from somebody else.
No, where's the XP farm? I need to see it.
So
How about you look at these nuts?
How about I suck them?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
what to say.
make an attack on the guy in front of me.
All right. 33
And
definitely
it-
hits.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a grapple.
All right.
To get better than a 16.
Oh, they got to do?
Acrobatics or athletics.
17 on that one.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna do my second attack. This is also gonna be a grapple.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do damage real fast because this might kill him.
They got an instant fail, anyways.
Yeah, no, I didn't even mean to roll that. I hate that they updated this way. Skills used to be after weapons. So that's going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I mean, like, that absolutely finishes them off. They go limp from that attack.
I'm going to grab his body and throw it down the hallway.
You gonna throw it through the door?
Yeah.
All right. Wow. All right. You see the body flail and hit the ground in the hallway.
So there wasn't people walking up to the doorway?
There were people there. They are no longer there.
Jeez.
And at the end of your turn, the body does explode in the hallway.
Yeah. Does the left corner of this area, the left corner of this room, look similar to the right corner?
It does not.
It does not?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Damn. Okay, I'll just be ready at the doorway.
Okay. From there, we go over to LaFay. Bang, bang. It's a door. Snatch and snarl.
Jeez.
It's a werewolf again. And that thing that you put down, Zoe, it's glowing behind it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do see this spear glowing behind this creature.
Sphere.
I said sphere.
It hurts spear.
Spear like a circle or spear like a weapon?
An orb.
No,
It's
like a
an
sphero.
orb of fire, basically. The half circle dome thing.
It's a spear.
Okay.
Yeah, I also heard spear out of that, not sphere.
Yeah.
It's a ceiling fan that's spinning at a high rate of speed with fire on it.
A helicopter. Toby's helicopter.
No, it's a spear.
No, just didn't want to hear what I said. Okay.
No. All right, LaFay.
So she's gonna like kind of like look at the Garo / door, like very confused, like what the hell is happening? And when she sees you said fiery orb.
Yes.
The sphere.
Yeah.
It's a sphere.
Spear.
Okay, the sphere, the
I had
sphere.
to emphasize the
She
sphere
looks
on
at
it.
the sphere,
It's now a cone.
and she's gonna
Spear it.
kick a door / Garo to it.
You're gonna what?
She's gonna like
She's gonna Spartan kick the fucking thing towards the
Shut
sphere.
up! I'm trying to hear her. Say it again.
just I was gonna say this. She Spartan kicks him towards the fiery spear.
You're kicking through the crack in the wall right now, so like it's with a disadvantage, essentially. So you're gonna kick him? Or you're gonna try to kick him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kick him really hard.
Double nat 20.
If you have something that can push him,
That
you can
would
push
be-
him into the sphere.
There you go. Thank you for emphasizing the "sp" on it.
You said I can do.
I pronounce the f like Draco Malfoy pronounces the P in Potter.
Potter.
Now say Cool Whip.
Wait, so I
Cool Whip.
roll it twice.
Why are you
No.
putting so much emphasis on the H?
And there's tomatoes and Sea of Thieves.
Sorry,
I will come to your house in Florida and I will stab you. In Minecraft. Allegedly.
You said. Wait, so you said I can roll twice? Is that what's going on? Okay.
You're my world.
I hope this cheese is okay.
You're
Or not
my
cheese.
guiding light. You're
Well,
my
I mean, I got an 18
everything.
on the first one.
18 for what? To hit him?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
She gonna kick its ass.
Literally.
Sea bass.
And she's gonna hit him on the snout if it turns
No,
into
no,
a
its back is
Lucario.
turned to you right now. Like the sphere appeared behind it now.
Yeah, she's gonna kick him so hard.
Okay.
Her foot gets stuck up its ass.
Well, an 18 hits, so.
I put my foot so far up your ass. It gets stuck.
Does it hit the orb?
Do you have anything that can push it forward? Like make it move? I don't think so, right? Like.
I mean, she could just naturally try to push it.
Yeah, she's gonna get out, like, she's gonna, like, basically get out the crack and, like, just push it in. Kind of like run, like football kind of way. I
Okay.
don't know how to explain it. Yeah.
This would be more of an acrobatic sense. She's probably going to use the crevice that she's in to project herself out of the crack in the wall by grabbing like both sides of it. If it's looking at the sphere,
Here.
Effie,
Yeah, yeah.
is it looking at the sphere?
It's like half turned, and its attention is currently on the sphere. And if she
Okay.
hits it, it's definitely going to turn back to her. You know.
Okay, so in this instance, she's trying to projectile herself out of the crevice by grabbing both sides of it,
Mhm.
of the walls there,
Uh-huh.
to pull herself out of it and attempt to get by the Lucario, but also kick it into the sphere.
Okay.
So the 18, if it's distracted, the 18 should hit it and should move it the 5 feet into the sphere.
Okay. Okay. I'll give it
And
to
that
her.
should get her away. And I would
And
have
while
to
it's distracted, you leapt right over its head and over the sphere, because that's cool. As you barrel roll on the ground, you stand up and you can see the body of the orc still laying there.
Do we need to do damage with the sphere?
Yeah.
Roll for the sphere.
Y'all are going to need to do as much as you can against this thing.
Here.
Why'd you sound like Kermit when you said that?
Also,
Kermit the
when
Frog here.
when she looks at the org, because I remember she gave her
6 points of
an
damage.
extra sword. She picks it up.
Okay. And is that your turn? What are you doing now? Oh,
She can visually see Zoe right now, I think.
yeah, through the crack on the door. Or through the open door.
Yeah, she's going to basically like run through the door, kind of like forcefully push it, like with her shoulder.
You're gonna move? I can't hear you very well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so she's gonna run,
Okay.
and she's gonna basically open the door full, like by like.
Oh, I mean, it's open. It's just kind of given like from the angle you guys are standing at, you can just see her. So you run over to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Zoe, oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. I got my nails done.
That's not what you told.
And then the sphere gets an attack of opportunity on LaFay, right?
Yes, clearly.
No. It's not how it works.
Okay. So running up, boom. You meet up with Zoe.
She says, "We have to go."
Zoe's gonna smile at her and nod. Of course we do.
All right.
She's gonna say, "I push Lucaro into the sphere. Hopefully that'll slow him down."
How much damage did you take off that, by the way, Zoe?
Huh?
6.
All right. What next? What next? That's done for your turn?
Yeah, she's gonna grab Zoe and just basically make a run for it.
Alright, I think you use your movement speed, so it'll be like next round.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the sphere come off as something like that it can attack or anything like that?
What, the sphere?
Or does it just look like fire to be avoided?
It's literally a animated sphere of flame.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to touch that.
It's like a small sun.
Not 1,000. Opportunity attack from the sphere?
That thing does not work that way, unfortunately.
Okay. Then it's going to use its ability to break through that wall and run off. I think that's the max it can do. Okay, yeah. Alright. Go over to Edard. Edard, you heard the howl of the Lucaro as it yelped, getting hit by the sphere the first time, and then followed by a, and then you see LaFay kind of run out of the room and grab Zoe's hands and be like, "Oh my God, we're going shopping!" I'm kidding. Don't kill me.
Like, oh my God.
Is that not something LaFay would want to do?
Honestly?
No.
You don't want to go shopping.
She needs a new weapon.
Let's do a shopping
Yeah,
episode.
that's true.
Hmm?
Do a shopping episode.
Shopping episode?
So like, she's just coming into view now.
Yeah, you can see her at the top of the stairs. I'll kind of shift the map over a little bit. You can hear some like scratches and sniffing around coming from like the top left, kind of where you guys came from the window. It's coming from that paint room.
Can I get up there?
Which way?
Up the stairs? And then I imagine I
5, 10, 15. And then you got the rest of your movement.
was like just destroyed or something?
Yeah, so like whatever's left of your movement by half. 40,
Wait, is
40.
it like collapsed or?
The floor, yeah, it's still supported enough where these two are standing there. So you're going from the stairs and kind of moving your way over this 5-foot spot. So I say you can go like right around there. Boom.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That where you're going toward them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Buffet. Fuck, I actually went blank in my head right now.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, sorry. Buffet. Are you alone? Wait, did the name disappear for the other person, the orc?
So it just kind of glows red now.
Oh, okay.
Red means dead.
Oh, okay. Anyone else with you?
LaFay, roleplay time.
So sorry. What happened? What you said, Moses?
Eddard saw you, and like before he can really get like emotionally invested, it's like hugging you around like that. His main concern is to make sure like if you have anyone else with you, because he kind of knows that you have like another person with you. Used to.
Eddard, your thing isn't receiving.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
What's up?
We couldn't hear you through the thing.
Y'all hear me now?
No.
Are you in the app?
Yes.
Hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So when
Eddard
Eddard got up there, he saw LaFay, and before he can really go in there to like give you a hug or nothing like that, his primary concern shifted to like asking if there's anyone else with you.
She's gonna like kind of like look back at the room that she ran out of.
Look back at it.
And she's gonna look at him. Not anymore.
Okay. Well, at least we got you. Let's worry about getting out of here now. Where's the Lugaro?
He's back over there. I was able to kick him through that spear, so hopefully that'll
And you
calm him
guys,
down.
and you did see when it turned around, broke through the wall, and like ran off into that room, right? You and Zoe would have seen and heard that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the end of your turn.
Okay. I kind of take the rest of my turn to just like further inspecting the hut and everything, trying to figure out like what exactly will happen if I hit the exit, basically.
Do an intelligence check.
Nah, it's like
Same
1
thing.
point
You're
less.
like
It's
you're putting
11.
your hand over it, and it starts to kind of load up, and then you're like not sure, and you pull your hand away.
Okay.
Stopping for now.
Yeah, just because I'm not entirely sure if it's actually going to get us out of here.
Right.
Since it keeps popping up with objectives, like he's worried about that.
LaFay, make a dexterity save. Actually, all three of you make a dexterity save.
I have 16.
What happened?
Oh.
My bad. My internet shut down on my PlayStation.
Sorry, everybody's going through it. What are you doing now, Edward?
Got it.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Alright,
I was
so...
wondering why it was so quiet.
And then, LaFay, what did you get?
16.
Okay. And then, Zoe, what did you get?
A 9.
Okay. The wall or the doorway that's currently blocked off in the paint room bursts open, and the Loop Garo breaks through, sending debris and rubble. And specifically, the door that was caught under the rubble goes flinging through the air. LaFay, you see it just in time, and Zoe.
Actually, with the nat 20, but I failed to help any of them. Or
No,
whoever failed.
That's for you, so you have to use a reaction.
Oh, okay.
So, Zoe, LaFay ducks out of the way. The door flies at you. The corner hits you across the face, and you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Edard, the rest of the door flings in your direction, and you manage to kind of duck out of the way as well. I booped my own nose. I booped my own nose when I did that.
Haha, loser.
Shut up. Hugh, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's see. I have to...
No targets in the room currently. The hallway beyond seems to be empty. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the little assassin guys, so as to not confuse ye.
Alrighty. Well, I guess if there's nothing in the room, has Fen left, or is he...
No, he's still there. He just chucked a guy out the door.
Okay, I'm gonna stay in the room, because there's no point in me pursuing while we're trying to keep the other two safe. Or other three. So I'm just gonna hold my action.
Okay. What's the action you're holding?
I'm gonna hold my attack. I guess. Or defensive. Get into like a defensive stance, I guess.
Alright, both you and Fen make perception checks.
Come on, Fen, use those wolf-like eyes you have. Don't screw me over.
20.
10.
Alright, so with
Together
a
we have
20,
30.
Fen, you kind of hear like this slight, like mushy noise coming from where the corpse of the sliver is. And when you kind of gaze in that direction, you can see that it almost looks like a little lump moving across where the neck used to be. And then in the passage ahead, you can hear whispers, and you can kind of make out the voice of Corbin, the assassin you guys had intimidated before.
Yeah.
You can hear him whispering, saying, "No, they broke open the door. No, fuck that. I'm not going back. You need to get the rest of them here. You know who needs to come." And you can hear like a cackle from the familiar exactly. That's actually a good idea. And then it goes over to the corpse of the sliver. You notice that it kind of starts to kind of pulse from where the chest cavity is.
Fenrir's gonna point that out to Hugh. Hugh, it's moving.
Uh-oh.
You have that held action.
Oh boy. I can't wait.
No, I'm saying,
So
like, you can use it right now.
Oh, I know. And this is the thing that's in the chair, or is that thing dead? Okay. I'm going to proceed to whack the shit out of this thing again. Because is this chest cavity still open?
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm going to try and use the furnace, like the backside of it, because the ignition is still on. I'm going to use that and start burning it away from the inside. With its giant organ thing.
So, I mean, you start to do this, and you can see like bits and pieces of the flesh begin to kind of burn away and kind of give off that smell, right? Like you're just burning a dead corpse at this point. And you can see that in some places it seems like little ripples of muscles kind of move and contract in certain places. Like it's still alive, but not really.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep burning.
And gonna get over here. 20, 25, 30. Oh, undo that.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
So we go over to excuse me. Whatever you have, Fen, you gave it to me.
It was nothing, just AIDS.
So as we go over to Zoe's turn, Edard, on the names up top, you see that sliver name, right? It kind of like ripples for a second, like in silver, and then along the side, you see that there's like a like an icon that pops up. Not specifically on his name or anything like that. It's just kind of floating off to the right underneath their names, and it says 1 eject available.
Okay.
And Zoe, it is your turn.
Wait. Does that mean? Would I know that means like that other objective was completed then?
It doesn't say it specifically. It just says 1 eject is available.
Okay.
So the sliver killed everybody in the previous room, and they got an eject. It's your turn, though. The Lugar was across from you guys. Alright.
Oh, here we go.
She's casting Moonbeam on the Lugaru.
Good idea.
What level Moonbeam? Oh, you have to also drop the concentration of the...
Yeah, no, she's dropping back.
The sphere's gone. Have you heard me on that?
No more sphere.
And Moonbeam's getting dropped on the werewolf.
Okay.
Con save.
It's a Constitution save.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, what does the Moonbeam say specifically against certain things?
It got an 11, but is going to use its last legendary resistance to succeed instead.
Hang on.
Uh-huh. Okay, can you...
Is this Lugaru considered a shape changer?
I don't think there's a way of her knowing that, right?
No, I mean, is it this is the condition of the spell. It's not her knowing it.
It is a shape changer, yeah.
Okay, so it has to make all saving throws at a disadvantage against this.
Well, it chooses to succeed on that one anyways.
Yeah. So... Oh, that's wild. How would this work? I know you said it chooses to succeed, but would it choose to succeed after being reverted back to its normal form?
From what I just read, the moonbeam is actually apparently a way to counter lycanthropy.
So what does it do? It just turns it back?
It turns that person back into a human.
Only if it's successful, though, right?
Yeah, which it failed initially.
If it's choosing to succeed, it breaks out of that anyways.
Okay. So it's that. I mean, like.
It's also not really a creature that's following the same rules as a shape changer. There's like a few things that even like the sliver itself can't do, like learn new abilities within this realm.
Okay.
So like killing the guards or getting hit by Zoe, it didn't learn anything from Zoe or those guards.
Every slot above second instead of 5. So that's 3 levels.
Huh?
5d10.
What, the Echo Knight? Yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh god. Hit your 5d10. $21 in the top.
That's to hit?
No, 21's the damage it's taking.
What kind of damage is it?
Radiant.
Nothing specific there.
That'll be all you have right now. Oh my god. That'll be all you have right now. Okay. That'll be the end of her turn.
Alright, we go over to your turn then.
Hurt. And I heard Corbin and exactly?
Voices echoing from the hallway. You don't know exactly from where.
Just want to be clear on something. What version of exactly is this?
I wanted to keep it more like a roulette, you know? Surprise ya.
Yeah, the last 4 didn't really surprise us that much.
It's been a little while. Hasn't it, Fenrir?
Huh. I don't... Unless you're the first one.
Come find me and find out. I got some friends who want to meet ya.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah, you were always a coward, weren't you?
No.
Then why don't you come over here?
I just like my life.
But that's no way to live.
I don't know. I got a whole room back at home with all the money and women I could ever want. It's comfy there.
I think I found your pirate version a little bit more entertaining by dropping from a ceiling with bombs.
You mean Phil?
Yeah, he's done.
He's the worst of us. I'm glad you killed him. Fuck that guy.
I didn't kill him. He killed himself.
Wow. Even crazier.
Got another buddy of yours here with us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's Hugh.
Cuddly bear. I can't wait to find you and explore all our options, if you know what I mean, Hugh. Nothing? You lied. My friend's not there.
Oh, I am.
Oh,
I have to take your measurements again so I can put you up on my wall once I kill you.
you're gonna
As a
put
trophy.
my what on your wall?
Oh, your head. And you're
Wait.
gonna mount it right over top of my door.
This is an important question, Hugh. What head?
Finner
As-
like looks at Hugh. I was about to ask the same damn thing, honestly.
Doesn't matter. I will take both.
Oh my god.
So,
And I'm gonna do it while you're alive.
Oh my god.
Finner looks at Hugh. So those times that you get stuck on the door, you want his wang just like flapping around on your forehead?
Don't forget the ball.
I hope you know what I just told him is considered a war crime, Finn.
Where?
If you take away someone's second head while they're alive, that is considered a war crime.
Amongst the dwarves?
Amongst anybody.
I mean,
Edar's just there on the
that was
console with a
dwarves.
little bit of drool coming out his mouth while you guys are having this damn conversation.
I'm like looking at Finn, I'm like, you know when you castrate somebody while they're alive, that is torture. It is against human rights.
Ash says turn the balls into truck nuts.
We'll put it on the new pod.
Technically, exactly not human.
He's
What you got,
human-like.
Fen? What are we doing?
Finn are looking at you still. I guess we know which one it is. So,
Time to kill.
who you got coming? I can hear you guys down there talking.
It does not. He does not respond at this point.
No fun. You keep an eye on that hole in the wall on the far right.
Okie dokie.
Something moves, you blasted.
Okay.
I'm gonna take whatever. Like, is there like a decent chunk of the door?
Yeah, like half a door left over. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and like brace it in the doorway so it's like blocking it.
Yeah, I mean, like you're holding it just like like basically like a 4x4 that you're just kind of like holding in place at this point. The rest of it's like splintered and busted up. You're what?
Yeah, I was gonna wedge it there.
Yeah, I mean like.
I will. I'll throw the. Do I have my other hammer with me?
I'll make to put my hammer down.
I'm gonna put the forge. I'm gonna give it to Fen to also kind of like prop it against the door if need be, so it'll hold.
Did the chair movable?
No, they're
We can
fashioned
make it
in place.
movable.
Okay.
We could make it movable,
Let's not. Don't want to risk breaking the machine anymore.
but I mean, with enough strength, we could do it.
But we would be breaking the machine more.
Potato, potato.
Yeah, let's try not to risk our friends' lives.
I guess. Are they really needed though? Because like me and you, we're like the dynamic duo.
And
Yes,
from
they're
there,
really needed.
from there we go over to LaFay's turn.
Yeah, that's about it. Just the bigger.
All right, LaFay, it's back on you and your group here. The Loup-Garou got hit with a moonbeam.
See this. I haven't used this in a while. Where? Okay, she's gonna use Cloud of Daggers on Garo.
Nice. Okay.
Four D4s. Let me. Uh, 11. So.
11.
Yeah. So, what you guys think, I haven't brought this up before, so she kind of like, extends her hand, and you see like a bunch of daggers just flying out of her sleeve, and it's like getting, attacked. Yeah.
Okay. That's your turn? Moving around or anything?
Yeah. Oh no, she's just gonna stay there.
Alright. At the end of your turn, yeah. So, the Lugaro moves out of the daggers and the moonbeam at the same time, right? Does that do anything? Hello?
I think that was cut it off, actually.
Yeah, I think both the moonbeam and the daggers will do
So
damage.
it fills on a cube 5 feet on each side.
Double checking. Oh, when it starts its turn in those areas.
Okay. Well, it moved, so I guess it's no longer worried about that. It's using a legendary to leap over and attack LaFay.
Okay, but it did start its turn there, right?
No, this is at the end of her turn. So it hasn't officially started its turn yet.
Okay.
Claw attack. It's coming
Can
at
she
you,
do a
LaFay.
reaction?
Huh?
Because like, can she use a reaction? Because he has a cloak that he does more.
That'll give it disadvantage on the attack. If you have any abilities that can like move you away or anything like that, let me know now.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much just a cloak displacement.
Alright, so it has disadvantage, but I got a 13 on the roll. 23 to hit.
Yes.
It's gonna be 22 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oof, 8.
You are knocked prone. So you're knocked down on your face with this hit.
Okay.
And then it's now officially its turn. Uh, 21 to hit LaFay. Or wait, no, hold on. No, never mind. It doesn't hit at all with that with the first attack. It goes down to bite you, and you just kind of move out of its way. That displacement cloak is coming in handy there. And it's gonna come at you with a claw attack this time. And this one is gonna be 18, 20, 27 to hit.
Oof, yes.
20 points of piercing damage. Or slashing damage, sorry.
Okay.
Alright, from there, it's gonna go over to Edard. This thing's all up in LaFay's grill. She's been knocked down on her ass. She's currently face first on the dirt, I mean. She said it doesn't hurt.
Makes sense. Alright, let's get out of here, Zoe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to rush in after Lugaro. Let me check.
You moving over to like this side of it, crossing the rubble and moving over to the opposite end.
Actually want to see if I can tackle it off the ledge.
So like knock it down this way.
Yeah.
Contested strength, right?
If this is it's a form of grapple, so yes.
So their strength versus yours. Let's get it.
It would be athletics.
I think I would use my Lugaro form strength for that.
Yeah. His strength versus the athletics, right?
Yeah, no, athletics versus athletics.
Ah. Net 20. 24 total.
So you said use the
Athletics.
high lichen form?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What am I rolling?
Athletics.
Trying to figure out what that would do for that. It doesn't even matter.
Alright, so you cross the rubble. You got up in his face, and the two of you are just kind of locked in with each other, having this like this matchup. Zoe, all you see is musky wolves attacking each other, wrestling basically.
just lots of growling and
LaFay's on the ground, like rolls over, kind of dizzy. Just sees your 6-pack covered in fur.
Damn, that's heck.
The smelly musk of wolf.
Actually, would this have been an attack technically?
Yes.
I actually have advantage on that.
Do it.
You also need to make your attack roll as well.
You need to beat a total of 24 also.
Yeah, it would have been 8. It's not gonna beat it, so they were still locked into that.
Okay,
Alright.
but you still have to make your attack roll
For what?
for your attack. Your attack into a grapple. So it's an attack roll, and then grapple, and then it resolves. So your attack roll is whatever you do. You still do damage. You just don't grapple it if it resists you.
But if he misses, then
Well, that's what I'm saying.
this
Is
doesn't
like
make sense.
that's why you have to do an attack roll first before. If it hits, then stuff resolves afterwards.
I would just think he's going for a grapple though. Like I don't understand the damage aspect of that.
Because it's a form of an attack replacement. It still deals damage. You're still slamming into them to get the attack. It's kind of taking advantage of, like, if say you stab somebody, oh, they're holding their wounds, now you can grab them or hold them hostage.
But what if you don't go for an attack and you're just going for a grapple?
Well, then it's just straight contested and no damage happens.
But he used an action for that, so it would dissipate any
would
other
cost
action.
You might as well use the attack action and sub that out. Otherwise, he still technically has 3 more attacks.
I'm so confused.
Aren't we all?
Do whatever you want. What do you want to do?
I mean, that all depends. Was that all in action that I just did?
It would be a part of your attack action, so however many attacks you have.
Okay, so I guess I'll attack.
Okay.
So bonus action, I'll summon an echo opposite from it. So dirty 20.
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
That'd be a total of 23 on that.
Damage?
Yep.
Alright.
And Thirsting Blade.
Alright. That hits?
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
What's 32 plus 11 again?
43.
Okay, yeah, 43.
Damage?
Technically, it'd be a total of 46 now. So, yeah, 46 damage.
What'd you just hit it with?
The blade.
He just crit.
Holy fuck. Oh, yeah, that's right. Holy shit. Significant damage is significant. This thing is bleeding now.
And I'm going to use the Echo to attack now. $23.
To hit? Yes.
And that'd be a total of 29.
Yeah, this thing is getting fucked up. You're taking bits and pieces of its skin as you slash away with your blade.
Double check something here.
I'm now also going to Unleash Incarnation, using another attack from the Echo.
Okay.
Don't think this one's gonna hit 18.
To hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
This thing doesn't have a whole lot of AC. It just has a lot of health.
14 damage on that.
Alright.
And how's it looking?
It looks fucked up. And some of its wounds are dripping blood all over the floor right now.
Okay, I'm not gonna take any chances with this thing. I'm going to... Fuck.
When will his turn end?
Jesus.
Huh?
Action Surge.
Oh no. He's going all the way in.
I'm over here trying to check and see if this thing has a way to survive this. I don't think it.
You dumped all your resistances already.
Yeah, no, I think he's fucked if he goes through with this.
24.
To hit, yeah, that hits.
Oh,
24 damage.
That is significant damage. In fact, it like holds up a hand to like try to block you, and you slice through and then like cut part of its neck, and with its other hand, it's like ripping itself and just like.
And thirsting blade.
Jeez.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Just put it out of its misery. How do you do it?
Do it. Do it now.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna roll it.
So 26.
That hits, yeah.
Rolls all ones.
19.
Damage?
Yeah.
Kill it.
So after cutting off its arm and partially slicing off the throat, or slicing the throat there, the sword will then come around and just like start cutting through like the shoulder, like at the base of the neck there, and just carving all the way down to like where
So it goes
like, the
straight
waist
down
is.
to like the waist. Yeah, you bring the blade through. Falls back and just. And it slumps down between the cracks of the floor, so it just kind of like. Bye bye.
Kind of look back at Zoe and say, "We don't want to get tangled up with that thing for too long."
And then on the counter screen, you see 2 extractions available.
Objective is gone.
Huh?
Objective is gone.
The objective does kind of like fizzle out, and you kind of hear like this gong go off, like a boom.
Huh.
2 extractions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use that both on Zoe and LeFay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to exit them both out.
So you're kind of moving your hand around the screen as you bring it to your mind, right?
Yeah.
You see that like when you go to grab the numbers, it like pops up and it shows ready next to every one of their names. So it's up to you to select the name.
Zoe and LeFay.
All right. LeFay.
And just before like they blip out of there or whatever, it's like time for y'all to go home.
And as you guys kind of like fade out, you see the number vanish and you see 0 extractions available. And it's just you, the creature, and the name Ike remaining in the dungeon.
Real quick.
Uh-huh.
Right when he says
Right when he says what? You gotta speak louder.
when he says time for you to like go. As like right when she's on the stage, she kind of says, "Wait, what?" She tries to like grab him.
Yeah, no, there's no grabbing him as you and Zoe go through, and you guys awaken in your bodies. Well, Zoe, you awaken in your own body, right over here, and then LeFay, you awaken in the orc body. This seems like a decent time to maybe roll down, guys. Everybody cool with that?
I was kind of in that on Edward words, like after he sends them out, like he's just kind of standing there alone, looking around, kind of just take it in for a moment because I think this is probably the first time he was actually alone for a long time now. And then he'll immediately just start looking for the exit to try to move on to another room.
Make a perception check. Your echo's still there, by the way. Mm-hmm.
Would I have any kind of advantage from being here before, or no?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
No.
19.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't ever talk to him about that.
So with the 19, you're kind of looking around and you see off towards the guest area. Part of that second floor had collapsed down, but didn't block the passageway leading toward where the garden used to be. So you can see that like there's that doorway there with like the kind of like fizzled out section, and you can see that there's also a passage that kind of leads off, but you can't see from the angle you're standing at. I would assume you're choosing to go down there and kind of like look between both of them, right?
Yeah, I'd start heading that way.
Which one do you want to go through? The one to the right or straight ahead to the north?
I'll go north.
All right. How are we feeling about the session so far? Do we want to go ahead and come to a close? It's now 11:33.
I'm sending you a quick question, Effie, privately.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it'll work.
Oh no!
Yeah, just hold on to it for now, okay?
Okay.
I think that I'm gonna go ahead and just like maybe end the session here.
That's fine.
Edward.
Yeah.
Real quick, we'll do a thing with the other group. Finn, you notice as Zoe awakens and the orc body kind of awakens as well. You know, go ahead, act. Everybody, act.
Finra runs immediately over to Zoe to check on her.
I'm gonna grab your action figure. Oh my God, Zoe, I love you so much. And then she'd be like, "Oh, Finn, your hair, it's so amazing."
Oh, give me a big old kiss on the lips.
And then Hugh walks in. What are you doing? Nothing.
What the fuck is going on?
Zoe's just gonna stare at Fenra as she sees him running at her.
He's like checking to see if the thing, like, he's double checking to make sure the sliver didn't actually hit her at all.
He's gonna like slap at his hand away. Stop! I'm fine.
When you slap him and you kind of move, you feel a tug at the back of your head.
That's right.
She's gonna move her hand to the back of her head.
You can feel that there's this like kind of contraption attached to the back of your skull, and then suddenly you feel like a headache, like a surge of pain kind of go through the back of your head.
She's gonna let out like a faint growl.
Hang on. Is there any like indication that it looks like it's safe to remove?
So there was like these black rings around it. They're now white, and there is kind of like a latch to pinch and pull.
I'm going to pinch and pull that.
So as you pull, Zoe, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Come on.
And you hear the and a little bit of blood kind of spills out the back of her head, and this long needle begins to kind of retract back into its tube.
Oh, the
I have Edward over here like cringing as I describe that.
yeah, I cringe too.
And then LaFay, you're also awake now.
Same thing going on too.
You're attached to the device as well.
She's gonna like kind of like at the device on her head, like get this off me, get this off.
Are you gonna take it off yourself, or are you waiting for somebody to come help you?
Well, she's just saying that, but she's all trying to like see like, cause she's never like, she doesn't know what's going on, so she's just kind of like looking around like where to like disconnect it.
Fenrir looks over at Hugh. Check the other person over there.
Yeah, they have no idea that that's.
All right, so Hugh, are you going over?
Yeah, I'm going over.
All right, you go over and you see the orc in the seat.
I put my hammer to it, like kind of like pointing at it, and I'm gonna start asking it questions before I attempt to kill it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, ask your questions to LaFay.
Oh, 1 second. Lindsay wanted me to.
Remember, LaFay's in the orc body right now.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh, he
So-
doesn't know that?
They don't know that.
Oh, that's...
Fender and Hugh don't know this.
They don't know this.
Who are you? What? Who are you? Where are they?
Faye. She just tells him, I'm LaFay.
You're not LaFay. LaFay's an ugly elf. You're an ugly orc.
Yeah, well, I killed back in the cave, and I turned into a ghost, and I turned into this orc, and now I'm in the orc's body, and yeah.
Yeah, likely story. If you're LaFay, then tell me something only LaFay would know.
Call them knife ears.
I call all elves knife ears.
Call me knife
like-
ears. Part of the dungeon initiative.
I kind of
and
squint my eyes a bit more. How do you know about the dungeon initiative?
What'd you dress as for Halloween today? I'm gay. This just reminded me of that
Okay.
scenario. I was like, what
Tell me. Are you afraid of doors?
Yes.
This is LaFay.
And right when she says yes, she's gonna like kind of grab her nose, recalling the day where she got like a door slammed into her nose.
Multiple times. Yeah, that guys, what the fuck happened to you?
You
What the
guys,
fuck?
you guys notice that the room begins to kind of flicker, along with the wall where the cracks are. You guys can see a little bit of red spewing through, and the basin where Eddard is sitting in front of begins to kind of change into a pool of black liquid.
Uh-oh.
Wait, why didn't Eddard come out?
There was only a way for me and LaFay to come back.
But he's in that master chair thing. He should be able to leave.
So, we cut to Eddard, and he's walking down what seems like a hallway of the mansion. You realize that it kind of stretches on further. You remember there being like a closet space where they kept a bunch of antique items, the weird little dolls and stuff like that. And you realize there is no dolls and there is no room. It's just this cold hallway that keeps stretching ahead of you. And eventually the walls around there kind of dissipate, and you notice that it becomes like this field. In fact, a road kind of curves around ahead of you. And you notice that there's a wagon being pulled along by a couple of horses, some guards surrounding it, and on top one of the horses you see the visage of the Whispering Knight. And as they're kind of pulling up to what looks like this large castle ground, like this fortified fort, right? You have this like sinking feeling inside that you've been here before, but the place is unfamiliar to you. And a couple of the guards pulling away from the carriage, they wave over at the Whispering Knight, who beckons them forward, keeping their head low, and they approach the gate. There's some shouts from the other side, and you hear them call out saying, "They're here, they're here! Open the gate!" And as they open the doors and they begin to slide open, you see that the soldiers standing on the other side, one of them is the visage of Ragnar. Clad in the old ceremonial armors of your family. All of them, in fact.
Ragnar, as in like founder Ragnar of Ragnarheim and all that shit.
Mhm.
That's,
And you realize that stretching out ahead of him is the old beginning of Ragnarheim. And as the Whispering Night begins to go through, she turns to you and says, "Well, are you coming?"
They're just kind of standing there taking this in for a moment. This is a very interesting situation. He's kind of confused at the moment, but without saying a word, he's just going to walk through.
And as you walk through, you take notice of the many soldiers standing there, and you realize that, again, they're wearing old armors, old leathers. You don't recognize the faces as immediate family members from recent. They're more so from like paintings that you'd seen, very vague drawings of people from like old halls that were in your old home.
This guy's like over hundreds of years old, yeah, I'd imagine.
And as you guys are going through, the Whispering Knight dismounts and begins to kind of ascend up the stairs of the walls. And you seem to kind of be following close, almost like you're being guided through from someone else's perspective. But you're listening in on the Whispering Knight who's discussing with Ragnar, and they say, "How bad is it? They reached the walls only yesterday. I'm surprised you made it through. None of their scouts caught you on the road. Trust me, they did find us. But I didn't think there'd be this many." And he turns and he says, "The blood screams are relentless." And when they turn to look, stretched out across the walls is the Blood Scream army. And you begin to kind of realize that this memory isn't really yours. It's a story that your father had been passed down about the war that happened between the Blood Screams and the Stormbanes. And back in the hallways of the dungeon, you guys can hear a cackle echoing through the halls of Exactly, followed by a rumble of laughter coming from these disembodied voices. And then you notice that the torches that are along the hallways that were no longer lit begin to spark on in the familiar green flames. And that's where we end tonight's session.
Sorry, what was the last bit there before the end?
So within the hallways of the dungeon ahead, the torches that are unlit are now lit with green flame.